J. Morton, and I help people achieve more in their lives. I've been very fortunate to be able to work with some incredible humans over the years, people that are just killing it when it comes to goals and accomplishments and things that most people would never even know are possible sometimes, right? Person gets an idea or a concept and just says, hey, I'm gonna go do this. Well, there's a process that goes in line with doing that. How are you doing on your resolutions? Have you knocked them out of the park? If you're like many, you know what? Those goals get set and then some good energy initially, and then, oh, back to the old patterns. Oh, maybe I don't want to go do that right now. Well, there's reasons why. So you can't really be held responsible for that. I wouldn't even call them failures, but you shouldn't be held responsible for not accomplishing some of those objectives that you've set for yourself unless you understand the process that actually goes on in that accomplishment. And I'm talking at a neurological, unconscious level. There are things that happen in your brain that specifically either stop you from doing something and or move you towards doing something. And in this webinar, I highly invite you to take advantage of this free opportunity. I'm going to be sharing some very specific skills, things that I have personally used in hundreds of situations, setting new objectives or new goals for myself and going out and literally accomplishing them. Using skills like visualization and guided imagery to truly create a new existence. Most recent studies right now in neuroscience are proving some of the things that we've been implementing for decades, for literally over thousands of years, some of these processes. One example I'll give you is mindfulness training, right? You might have heard of mindfulness. Well, mindfulness isn't really about woo-woo and let's harmonize my energies with the stars and any of that stuff. But what it does is it is a disciplined practice to laser focus. And in doing so, you have a way better chance of hitting those goals and objectives, right? This is a process that's been talked about and practiced for many thousands of years, as I've said. But recent neurology and recent neuroscience has now proven that when a person practices some of these exercises, like I'm going to share with you in this process of achievement, some of these exercises literally rewire your brain to either stop and break old negative habit patterns and or to create new patterns that move you towards that objective. This is very powerful stuff. These are the things that the top performers in every field utilize. We're going to learn in this process, and I'm going to share with you some specific things that you're going to implement instantly and instantly see a positive result. So it's really exciting. I'd like to just give you a couple of illustrations as to why this process works, okay? This isn't about, oh, look what he's done and all this and that, because ultimately all that means bullshit unless I can actually impart some of this wisdom and experience to you, right? And that's what all of our programs are about. At BeliefHack.com, it's literally about helping you be better and grow more and be more efficient and accomplish more and enjoy more and have a way better experience while we're here on this planet. That's what I'm all about, and that's what this program is about. I've been very fortunate. I set a goal and objective that I wanted to work with an NFL team, and I had a specific team in mind, and I knew that I was the guy to help them implement this new therapeutic process for performance enhancement. And I really felt in my heart that that was something I wanted to do. So what did I do? I went about these processes that I'm going to share in this program with you. And in doing so, I'm not kidding you. In any logical sense, most people on the outside looking in would have been like, why is he getting that opportunity? He never would have been in a position to do that, but it happened, and it happened for me. And it led me from there to incredible opportunities, not only helping those pro athletes and helping with their achievements and their personal enhancement, but also led me into corporate training opportunities where I was sharing these techniques and modules with people and watching that growth take place in the workforce and in their personal lives, in their relationships and families. And that's just one small thing. I had a vision and a dream that I wanted to build some salons for my children's mother. And so I set these processes in place and we built those and accomplished it, and they were very successful. I'm a professional musician, and I had a goal that I wanted to be recognized for this historic passion that I have towards the early Delta blues stuff, right? Well, I had a vision that I wanted to be recognized by a major organization for my accomplishments in this space. So again, using these same processes, went right through and thankfully have been acknowledged by the National Heritage Foundation in the Blues Hall of Fame. So that's cool, right? And what does any of this mean to you? Not much, like I said, if I can't share with you these processes. But all those are very different verticals. And I've always believed that it's very important in life that if you have a dream and a vision, it's for you specifically. It wouldn't come to me because we don't have the same background and the same experiences, the same talents, the same references, the same education. So whenever something comes to a person as that dream or that new vision or their new goal, I believe wholeheartedly that that is for you and that you should go pursue that objective. That's how I've lived my life, and that's a core philosophy of how I live. And I've thus been able to really have some incredible experiences in many different markets and many different verticals. Just wherever my passion takes me is where I go. And I've been able to accomplish in every one of those situations. Now, I'm not saying that it's been 100% success, don't get me wrong. I had a bankruptcy. You know what? That was a big pain in my ass, and it was quite frankly kind of traumatic, right? But those losses, those what most people would call failures, those learning lessons, those are very, very powerful. And I observed where I did some things where I could have done better and would have and should have done better. So what do? I learned to do better. I learned to take these processes and use them to grow and expand my capabilities and to expand my opportunities and to expand then my successes and most importantly to expand my experience here while I'm on this planet, right? I want to share this stuff with you. I've been very fortunate to have some incredible successes, and at the same time, I've had some pretty strong and deep traumatic things happen to me in my life. I've had some things that people would call failures in my life. I've gone through some serious losses in my life, and that's why I'm the guy to be sharing this stuff, because I've seen it. I've already seen it and done it. And every time I got knocked down, I landed on my back so that I was looking up. And guess what? I got up and then did more than that. I got over and I accomplished. And that's what we're going to do in this program. So I'm excited to work with you. I encourage you to take advantage of this free webinar. I guarantee you're going to learn some incredible things and skill sets that are going to expand your mind and your brain and your capabilities so that you can be better and go out and break those negative habits and start making things happen the way that only you can, because it's for you.